So today I'm going to be building Lauma. I did get her in my last video. And if you did watch that, you would know how much I struggled and how long it took to actually get her. I think for now, I'm just going to get her up to 70. I'm going to do something similar to what Moga does, where he has one video up to 70 and then one up to 90. Because Lauma is a character you definitely want to get to 90, I'm pretty sure. And last video, I also got 2 artifacts. I did make this one, pretty good EM sands. And then I have this questionable flower. I do have 3 condensed already, almost enough to make 3 more condensed. And I do have 3 fragile and 1 transient. So first, I'm going to grab the boss materials. I need 14 boss drops, so it shouldn't take too long. I'm going to head over to her boss. And this is actually going to be my first time fighting it, so I'm not really sure how any of the mechanics work, but I'm not going to bring Dendro. I think I'm just going to run my freeze team. Doesn't really make sense for a boss that much, but it should still work fine in my opinion. We'll just have to see. Here we go. I did not mean to do that. Pretty sure I also missed time switching off Sing Show. That's fine. Seems pretty chill. Doesn't seem to have too much HP. Oh, I do need to heal. There we go. And pretty easy clear. I'm going to try out Ride and Overload just to see how this works. Yep, claim. I need 14 drops total. First one is going to be 3. I do have guaranteed 3 drops with a chance of 4. Okay, this team seems to be quite a bit faster. I actually don't even really need to ride in ult a second time. Yeah, definitely quicker with my overload team. Let's get the second clear. Another 3 drops. Double crit, I'll keep it. And up to 6 boss drops now. Whoa, I'm taking a lot of damage here. Okay, third clear. I can do 1 more after this before I have to start going into my fragile ones. I guess it is decent. Probably okay for some characters. And 9 out of 14 drops. So just 2 more runs and we'll be good on boss drops. Honestly, bringing burning into this might not be the smartest idea, but I think I'll be okay. And another clear, trash circlet, and 1 more run and I will be all good to go. And there we go. That is the final clear. I'll just use my transient. And there we go. Also a pyro chunk. Another bad circlet. That's okay. I do have all of the boss drops that I need now. I think now I'm going to move on to her talents. Thankfully, every talent domain is open for this first week. I need to figure out which ones I need to actually do though. Don't want to waste my resin. I need the Moonlight books. It says it wants Electro Charge, so I'll replace Chevrus with Xingqiu. Hopefully the drops are good, because usually my talent domain drops are quite bad. First clear, a little slow, but that's okay. And then I'll just use condensed. Okay, not bad. Okay, that was definitely a faster clear. 29 seconds, not bad. Not great. We'll do 1 more run and see how close I can get up to level 6 talents. Here we go. Since I'm only leveling 2 talents, this could be close to enough. And I do need some of these. I am just gonna buy some. There we go, that should be good. Alright, so yeah, I'm good on that. And now I just need to collect her overworld drops. Oh. Then for talents, I also need more of these. I want to buy quite a few more. This. So I'm going to go around the map and collect some of her drops that she needs. Only 5? 15? 4. That's not a lot, but I will take it. I need around 60 or so if I want to get all these. So it appears that these aren't really grouped up together that much, but they're not terrible to collect. They're like kind of grouped up, but just enough where they're not in a batch together. Actually, wait, now there's a few right here. So I'm at 23 now, about a third of the way done. A random cutscene, but there is a ton of the drops. Looks like another random world quest here. Looks like the rest of these... Wait, no, they're above ground. I do change my mind. Collecting these is actually quite easy to do, and I am now at 43. So I need about 20 more. And it looks like the only other ones it's showing are underground. Of course, there's 13 over here. And I do need 3 more. So I'm just going to go into co-op requests to join some people and grab the last couple drops. All right, so that took a little longer than I would have liked, but I finally got those drops. And now I think I can just level her straight to 70 now. So here we go, up to 20, ascended, 40, ascended, 50, ascended, 60, ascended, and then level her up to 70. There we go. Also get 2 free wishes. And now onto talents. Just start with the skill. So I am out of books. Well, I can level this. Now I just need, let me see, 6. I need 21 blue books. So I do need to spend a little more resin. Hopefully not too much. And then once I also need to get artifacts as well. Just gonna have to hope that I get a little lucky with these drops. Shouldn't take too much. Hopefully I can get it in too fragile. All right, let's see how much I get. I have 9 books total now. Okay, condense number 2, 16, and another fragile. That should be enough now. Already down to 42 resin. Let's head over, make the talent books. There we go. And burst up to 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then for the level 90 build, I'll get these up to 8. For weapon, I'm just gonna take sacrificial fragments just for the EM. So 700 EM, not bad, especially since I'm missing quite a few pieces. And I think I will be running Deepwood on her in this team here. So let's see what type of build I'll be working with. I think I just grabbed this and then this right here. Got some energy recharge, which is nice. 117 is not good though. Also, I don't really have any Deepwood pieces in general. I do have some of these. Very useful. Double crit, keep it. And not even any pieces that maybe. Oh, hold up. That's actually huge. I can give her this. So that rolled decent. The last roll was not great, but 3 crit damage I think is good. I do need some energy recharge though. Look at her build, 50 over 154. Do not really have a goblet for her though. All right, now I'm gonna head over to the Gilded Deepwood domain. So I have 40 resin, 1 fragile, and then 118 primos. I could drop 100 primos for more resin. I just need either a, what's it called? Sands, or I just need an EM Sands or a EM Goblet on sets within this amount of resin is kind of insane, but hopefully a goblet, just because my Sands is actually quite good. Oh, completely messed that up. Let me just try that again. All right, first clear with the 40 resin. Nothing, it's fine. Use the fragile resin. I'm going to check this. Whoa, okay, kind of crazy. And I'm just going to spend these 100 primos. Oh, did not mean to do that. 17-second clear with Mulani. Okay, please. Animo Goblet. Just gonna do these last bit of primos. What? 100? It goes up to 100? Okay, I guess I will not be claiming that. Well, I did get a goblet, so her first build is definitely gonna be a little scuffed, but that's okay. I'll just take this goblet off official just to get the set. I know electro damage doesn't do anything, but the crit and energy recharge is nice. So 664 EM, 60 over 166, 129. Not bad. Where did it get this? Let's see how this rolls. Yeah, not great. Less crit damage, less energy recharge. No point, and that's okay though. So now I'm gonna test out just to see how much of a difference, or just how good in general, she can be even at level 70. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and head over to Masanori. And I'm just gonna see how much the Hyper Blooms actually do, and also just look at her Lunar Bloom attack damage. And I'm gonna change the time so it's not midnight Masanori. Here we go. So we'll have Sing Show, set up this. Can't really see how much these hyper blooms are hitting for. I can slow this down in editing just to see. Let me set this up again. That was quite easy. My Kuki, oh my goodness, that was very close. I'm gonna see how much her hold skill does. 36k? Whoa. This is doing quite a bit of damage. Wow. That's actually kind of crazy. I think that's one of my fastest Masanori clears. Alright, and now I'm gonna do a more normal rotation. So Sing Show into this. Okay, pretty strong. And then all of this. Okay, so he just got kind of deleted there, and that was kind of crazy. I'm kind of lost on how much that did. I am going to go back into editing just to see all the numbers. I'll have them bigger so you actually see how much the damage was. But overall, I'm already kind of shocked with how good of a character Lauma is, even only at level 70, not even a max weapon and not even her best weapon. Pretty mid artifacts, C0, weak talents, and overall not the greatest build, and still performed actually really good and is already a major improvement to my I'll Hate Them team. And so I'm going to wrap it up right there. So if you enjoyed or if you found this helpful, make sure to like and to leave. So if you found this helpful, make sure to like and subscribe, especially if you want to see more content like this, and I will see y'all in the next one.